What up? This your boy Crypto Roots. Back at it again. That crypto talk. Yeah, that's good. Hopefully that stays. What's up, niggas? It's your boy, the real Black Satoshi. It's your boy Crypto Marley. It's your boy, the Blockchain Hustler. And check it out. It's your boy, your bitch just called. She's asking for her private keys back, nigga. Sorry if y'all don't like that last one. I'm still working on my AKAs. You know what I'm saying? We're still working on my AKAs. But it's your boy Crypto Roots, and I really fucks with the shits. I'm just letting niggas know, like, y'all want a real ass crypto motherfucker? That's me. I fucks with the shits. I be talking a lot of bullshit because I don't think we should be taking anything too seriously in life. But I really fucks with the shit. I'm really about the movement. My ass stay on top of this crypto game. I ain't no financial advisor, but I, I ask you to holler at your boy before you start putting money towards some shit, because I'm going to give you an honest opinion and then you can make your own judgments from then on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm learning Python and I'm learning it, but eventually I'm starting to learn how to apply Python. Now, GitHub is supposedly like the new place for code, the place where all coders get their. I'm still learning it's like a whole nother world, you feel me? But learning how to code is starting to be a little fun. Now that I'm getting past all the basic stuff, I made my first guessing game coding on Python today, and this shit was kind of cool. So I want to start making some dApps, some decentralized apps, because that's the future, man. Like, it is already here, but I'm telling you, dApps are gonna pop the fuck off, man. dApps are gonna pop off, and it's like, what kind of dApps should niggas be making? Like, what kind of dApps should I, just to start off, just to start fucking around? And I was thinking of just about making a dApp that I could just either has to do with weed or a dApp that has to do with hip hop or rap music. And I want to make a dApp that could be on people's cell phones. You know what I'm saying? And that, I don't know, how people could just, I don't know, pull up some type of shit. But if you got any ideas for some dApps, let me know, because I'm gonna start practicing coding my own dApps. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'd rather just stick to something like, I know a lot about weed and I know a lot about hip hop or rap music. So if I could create a dApp that kind of combines those two, or just one for stoners or one for growers, and a dApp just for like the hip hop industry. Like, I want to make a dApp for people who are still trying to. What's up, player? Nia win. There you go. I think I got it. What's up, player? We're just talking about making dApps and making our own tokens, maybe some ERC20 tokens, And I'm learning how to code, so I want to start coding my own dApps. So if you got an idea, let me know. Share that idea with me, and let me see if I can kind of like start fucking around and start making a decentralized apps, because this shit is popping off. You can, uh, it's very few central authorities own all our data, but with dApps, you get to own your own data. And that's what this shit is all about, is owning your own data and being able to monetize your own data. You're gonna hear me say that from now on, is monetizing your data, And so that's why I want to create a dApp where whatever you do on the dApp, you can get paid for it. If you're a fucking stoner and you're just looking at stoner memes on my, then you could get paid for making the stoner memes, or you can get paid for liking the stoner memes. If you're a rapper, if you're a driver, like, I don't know, like, please let me know what kind of ideas y'all niggas got. You know, if you ever wanted to make an app and just no one ever made it, let me know. I was thinking of making an app or a DApp where if you wanted to put up a hammock, you can scan your phone in any direction and or like any tree, and it will tell you where's the best position to put your hammock on the tree. I mean, through data analysis and shit, you know? And that's the type of thinking that I want my people subscribers on. I want anybody on my channel, I want you thinking about what's the next step, what's right around the corner, what's something that with all the technology we have right now, no one's doing. And let's figure out a way to do it. I'll straight up break bread. I'll straight up I'll make the code. If you give me an idea, I'll fucking design the code. If that shit becomes successful, we'll create a motherfucking smart contract where you get paid residuals. If I code the shit, you come up with the idea, I code the shit, it's successful, and we're gonna come up with some fucking smart contract that you get paid residuals. I'm not fucking around. You know, any kind of cool, like, that's what I want my whole subscribers. I want us to be like a fucking hustler team, like a crypto hustler team, where we all make money together. Because I don't need to be in this. I'm not in this game just to only make money for myself. That's why I'm not pushing a bunch of or doing promotions or none of that shit. I want us to all come up in this game together. And so anybody comes up with a good idea, anybody helps me out doing some coding, I'm down to break bread, crypto bread, you know? So fucks with your boy. If you got any ideas about what could be the next decentralized app, and we can even create our own ERC20 token. I'm serious. Like, as many bullshit fucking, we can create a crypto roots token or whatever. Like, we'll call all this, we'll come up with our own token, and we'll be like the fucking crypto mafioso token or something, you know? And that's what you use for our apps, for our dApps, you know? Look up the IPFS. Look that up, type that in or whatever. It's the interplanetary file system. Y'all niggas need to study what that is and how powerful that is. You know, and what it's basically what Steemit runs off of. Steemit and DTube is the IPFS, interplanetary file system. And basically you can get data from anywhere in the world, decentralized data basically. It's like a decentralized data storage network that every single computer, certain computers, you can get your files off them. Like, you won't need a centralized servers anymore. I know that shit sounds complicated, but I'm gonna keep you up niggas on games. Look up interplanetary file system and you'll see where the future of decentralized storage, you know, and where we access and pull our data from. And it's powerful, man. It's powerful information, you know. So start doing your research. Start looking up what all these little things mean, because all that really means is more freedom and more privacy and more crypto, more money for your ass, niggas. You know, start learning that shit. It really ain't that hard. And that's why I started this channel, just to kind of break the game down. Because a lot of these terms be hella complicated. A lot of algorithms and all these different technical analysis terms, all this new language when it comes to investing and cryptography and shit. It's confusing, man. That shit's hella confusing, bro. Shit's hella fucking confusing. So that's why I came here to break the shit down, smoke a little weed, and talk crypto, so that all of us can kind of be on the same page as far as the next 5 to 10 years, you know, and really being on some IBM, some Apple, like just being ballers, you know. And I want to be able to pay for my plane tickets with crypto, all the big expense and this type of shit it gets. I'm telling you, we won't need fiat currency money anymore. I mean, we'll be using it less and less. Trust me, we'll be using fiat currency less and less. You can already buy some plane tickets with Bitcoin. I already looked that up. You can already buy some plane tickets with Bitcoin. So this shit is slowly spreading, you know? If I could buy organic food off hunters and vegetable gardeners and growers with crypto, like half the battle is already done right there. Like with me, if I could grow my own food or pay for food with crypto, bruh, that's half the fucking game right there for my ass. Is I can get my food with crypto. Now the next is getting my shelter and travel. You know, and shelter you could do. There's various different ways you can do that. But if you could pay for your rent or pay with for your house or whatever your lease with your crypto gains, you're fucking looking good. You're looking good. So you buy your food crypto, you take your crypto gains, you pay off your whole year's rent or whatever, your whole year lease, and rent, bruh, like we're right around the corner from that being a reality. Like we are right around the corner, and I want to talk to y'all niggas about self-driving cars, and I want to give y'all niggas the heads up about self-driving cars, and you be aware, because a lot of this automation shit is killing all the human jobs. We already know that it's happening faster and faster. Now they got the fucking Amazon grocery store where there's no cashiers, bruh. No cashiers. That already shows you that if you got a job as a cashier, your shit's fucking. You got like a couple years left max before your shit's. They don't need you anymore. So that goes to show with the self-driving cars, Uber is not gonna. They're not gonna need drivers anymore. Like that's already a given. Like Uber is releasing self-driving cars. And they're gonna try to come up with their own crypto too. They're gonna make it illegal at some point in the future. Y'all niggas may think I'm fucking crazy, but with the more mass adoption of self-driving cars, at some point in the future, they're gonna make it illegal to drive your own fucking car. I'm not fucking around. Because what they're gonna say is that since self-driving cars are so much more safer and the computers get to communicate with each other, that a human will pose a risk to all the other self-driving cars. And you're gonna see that. They're gonna be like, at some point, there's gonna be so many self-driving cars that humans are gonna be a threat to, because we don't think like them. We don't drive like them. We're not computers like them. We have errors. So at some point, I don't know, maybe 10 years from now, they're gonna be like, sorry niggas, if you get caught driving your own car, that's a big ticket. Or you're going to jail, you're losing your license, or there won't be any more licenses if niggas can't drive. So you'll be having, I know it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, but at one point in time, the internet sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time, Bitcoin sound crazy. And I'm telling you niggas, at some point in time, with the mass adoption of self-driving cars, they're gonna try to find a way to make it illegal to drive your own car. I'm not fucking around. Look at all these cashiers looking jobs, these computers are taking over, and that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We can be a part of this revolution. It's not we have to sit back and just wait for shit to come down on us. Fuck that shit. Start creating the fucking AI. Start creating your own crypto. Start creating your own blockchain. Stay on top of where this is going, and you're gonna be straight. Don't be a victim of crypto mass adoption. You're gonna find a lot of people are gonna be fucking big victims of crypto mass adoption. They're gonna be like, what the fuck? Why is it so easier for those people to get gas? We won't even need gas with all the mass amounts of electric cars coming out. Gas, you gotta you gotta think ahead of this game. And I'm saying, what I tell people when I try to talk crypto with people on every day, people who just don't, who just don't even like computers, I always tell them, just don't get left behind, because I talk to a lot of farmers, I talk to people who live up in the jungle, people who live off grid, people who just want nothing to do with Babylon society. And I'm the same way. I'm not down with Babylon. Like, I'm straight roots Rasta, but I grew up in like the digital age when the internet was just coming out. I was like 8 or 9 when internet just started coming about. So I can't help to be influenced by the digital world, but I'm not consumed by it. I'm not consumed by this digital world. I see it as a tool to to get information that can help help me get into a better position and help society and the people around me. I see the internet and digital age as a tool. So I'm not a victim of this shit. But a lot of people who don't even fuck with computers, who don't even around my age or younger, like, nah, I'm telling them, like, don't get left behind. You know? Like, don't go to the store and see that it costs $15 for a loaf of bread one day. You're like, what the fuck? What's going on? Don't be surprised when you pull up to the gas station and you're paying fucking $8 a gallon for gas. And you're like, what the fuck? And everybody else is getting their shit way cheaper and they're not paying fiat currency. You know? When everything's decentralized, when you'll be able to go to any of your neighbors and buy gas or propane off them with no third party for cheaper. But if you got to go to a centralized authority to pay centralized money, don't be surprised if you're paying a fucking arm and a leg for that shit in the next 5 to 10 years. Don't be surprised. You know? I don't want to call them, like, I'm gonna call it how it is though, but like, I call them decentralized government slaves. Centralized government slaves. People who see no value in decentralizing. People who see no value in cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? People who want Bitcoin to fail. Who just don't want to take the time to understand what the blockchain does, or who really feel safe with having their money in the bank, who totally are fine and feel great about paying taxes, and who believe, like, I call them centralized government slaves, and they come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. They really do. Like, you'd be surprised. There's so many people I brought crypto up to, and they were just like, I'm like, what? You out of all people are like against Bitcoin or like against cryptocurrency? Like, I thought you were a rebel. I thought you were fuck the bureaucrats. I thought you were down to fight the system, and all of a sudden you're gonna be talking shit about cryptocurrency. And I know it's because they have a lack of misunderstanding, but the fact that they would even refuse to try to understand something like that, I don't know, keep your money in the bank. Like, keep living in this illusion that you live in a perfect society. And since everybody else doesn't work as hard, or everybody isn't, think like you and act like you and dress like you, that they're all, criminals and scammers and Ponzi scheme, like, I don't know. You start to have a big divide between people when you bring up cryptocurrency. And I could only hang around people so long if they don't want to talk crypto. Like, we could talk a lot of other stuff, but, like, I end up bringing up cryptocurrency, and sometimes they just shut down. Sometimes, that's, or they want to shut me down. It's like, yo, this is the future, man. You know what this means? I'm trying to get them excited about crypto. And that's when the conversation ends. That's when they're just like, I gotta go. Or I feel like, I gotta go, because there's nothing more. You only think on a centralized level. You only think of centralized media, centralized grocery stores, and centralized, like, conversations. That's kind of like it comes down to. Is like, bro, you're fucking limited. You're limited, and you're thinking, and the way you view the world. But when I talk to someone who's just like, all right, I may not have any crypto, but please tell me more about it. And then they kind of see the bigger vision once I let them know, like, what this ultimately means. And you could see, like, they're happy, they're excited. They're like, wow, like, there's this whole new world that I didn't even know about. That, this black guy with glasses and dreadlocks just out of nowhere asked me if I heard of Bitcoin. And then now they're like fucking like consumed with the blockchain, and decentralization, and I don't have to, like, I just sparked it. I just said, like, hey, what's up? You heard of Bitcoin? No, or yeah, but I don't know anything about it. And just taking the few extra minutes to just first of all, not being scared to just talk to someone you don't know and say, hey, like, the best people I bring up Bitcoin to, some of the is bank tellers. Bank tellers. That's who I start preaching crypto to, because eventually they're not gonna have a job. So sometimes I'll be like, yeah, especially if if it's a cute girl, like a cute bank teller, I'll be like, what's up? Like, have you heard of Bitcoin? And they're like, huh? What? I'm like, yo, it means like pretty much no more banks, like, no more paper money. They're like, huh? And I try to pitch myself. It's a little game. Sometimes I'm hitting on, sometimes I'm not. But bank tellers are the people who I get kind of excited about bringing up crypto or Bitcoin. And you only have so much time to talk with them. So you just got to make it quick. But just tell them how much the price of Bitcoin is versus the price of actual real gold. And some people, that's all it takes for some people to be like, whoa, like this is a serious thing. And I'm like, yo, Bitcoin's like at like $11,000, and the price of gold, an ounce of gold right now, I don't know, I'm guessing it's about $1,200, maybe $1,300. And when you have that comparison to something that's just digital, that doesn't have any tangible, to gold, because gold was like the most valuable asset people had. We were taught gold, invest in gold, or you would take the rest of your money and buy some gold. And now you bring up something that's quote unquote digital gold, and you tell them like, yo, this shit is like fucking 5, 6, 7 times more worth than fucking gold right now, niggas. People really starting to see like, okay, I'll look into it, There's a few bank tellers that told me like, I need to start looking into that, because I'm pretty much telling them your job's at risk. In the next 5 to 10 years, we won't fucking need your banks, or your banks will go so fucking broke they won't need you. So I like to bring it up to bank tellers. I like to bring up Bitcoin or just cryptocurrency to people who are dealing with who deal with money as a living. And I'm not the richest motherfucker like on fiat currency, and still investing in crypto. But I've been having some real, like, I've been teaching financial advisors, people who have invested in the stock market for like the last 15 years. I'm breaking down the crypto game to them. Like, I'm saying, this dude who's just like, just decentralizing his life. I'm sitting here breaking down to financial advisors about what money really is. It sounds fucking crazy. It sounds crazy. Less than a year ago, I didn't know about what Bitcoin was. But I've been on so top of the game, I've been so consumed about this future of world, just about decentralization, that I don't know, my brain is just like, boom, just took in as much data. And now I'm coaching people who are financial stock advisors, like who invest in stocks. I'm getting them excited about cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show that the people you should be bringing crypto up to the most are the people who deal with money on an everyday basis. You should be going like a motherfucking disciple of crypto, like apostle. You go out and you spread the fucking word. No one owns you. You don't get paid. You don't get paid. I mean, you don't even try to solicit anything. Just say, hey, what's up? There's this whole new world of money out there. And what you've been given, you've been spread FUD. A lot of the CNBC bullshit that's been coming out, all the front line, all the Bitcoin this, Bitcoin bubble, that's all some people get of Bitcoin. So their first thinking is stay away from that. Stay away from that. So when this crazy Rasta black dude comes out of nowhere, with sand on his feet, talks to me about Bitcoin, it makes them a little really skeptical. Like, and I'm like, no, I'm not asking you to sign up for nothing. I'm not asking you to buy nothing from me. I'm making you informed about a world that exists within your world that is about to take over your world, So some people need a wake-up call. Some people need to just be like, they need to just keep hearing Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. Man, I've talked to some gangsta ass niggas, like grimy, gutter, gold teeth, dreadlocks, like grimy from like Florida. And I'm just like, yo, what's up, brother? Like, you heard of Bitcoin? What's that, cuz? What's that, cuz? What Bitcoin, cuz? How you spell that, cuz? And I'm like, oh, BIT. COIN. Look it up, Bitcoin. Oh, for real? Yeah. All right. Yeah. I heard about it. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what background you come from. I'm gonna mention Bitcoin, and I'm gonna mention crypto. You know, and that's what kind of shit I'm on, because you don't have to agree with me, and I still kick it with people who don't agree with me. I still kick it with people who don't agree with me. I'm not hating on nobody. I prefer to kick it with people who are crypto investors and who are decentralized in their life. But I kick it with people who are completely decentralized but still not fucking with crypto. And we end up having some good conversations. We end up having some real in-depth conversations. And I'm always on the defense, obviously. But I would like to do, I tried to do a live stream where someone who doesn't necessarily agree with me, someone who still has that mind state of decentralizing their life, but who's still not sold on cryptocurrency. Those are the people I want to do a live stream with. I want to do an interview. I can take all the negative questions. I'm like the black Anthony Anthonopoulos. You know what I'm saying? Because I can take all your negative feedback about crypto and I can fucking make you flip your whole. I can make you see the bigger vision. And so if you know anybody who's anti-crypto or who's bullish on crypto, let them know Crypto Roots wants to do a live interview. I want to do a live interview. I want them to talk all the shit. I want them to ask all the questions about crypto to me, and watch, niggas. I'm gonna get them on their ass. I'm gonna make them fucking get on their knees and pray for forgiveness for fucking doubting cryptocurrency. I swear I'll do a fucking live. Fucks with your boy Crypto Roots. Decentralized apps. Start thinking about on your everyday life when you're driving, any little problem you have, whether it's the fucking toothbrush holder, whether it's your fucking shoe not fucking fitting right, think of an app, think of a DApp that can solve that problem. And holler at me, let me know, give me some projects, you know what I'm saying? And start working on your own, you know? And if you give me an idea and it fucking works, you get residual crypto income. We'll make a smart contract over there. Before I even start, we'll make a smart contract. I'm talking about we starting for fun, but let's do crypto seriously. Let's start creating smart contracts with each other, with my subscribers. Like, you propose an idea or I propose an idea, let's create a smart contract, and let's both make sure we both meet those agreements for the smart contract to go through. Let's implement this. Let's really do it. Let's not just read about it, knowing that we can do it. Let's start doing it. Like, if you need me to send you a t-shirt, or if you want something from Hawaii and you want me to ship it to you that I can't ship it to you, let's just say, let's create a smart contract. You know, I'm gonna post it on my YouTube channel, like, Crypto Roots just created a smart contract with so-and-so subscriber. This is the implication, you know, of it. And, you know, we deliver. We're gonna show it. We're gonna broadcast it that we're living crypto. We're decentralizing. And I don't I advise any of my subscribers, create your Dogecoin wallet and create your Garlic Coin wallet. Let me support you. Let's support each other. Let's start fucking with the meme coins, because it's just a lot more fun. But start living it, and let's do it together. So, and I mean, if there's an issue, there's a problem, let's just do smart contracts for fun. Let me pick up a fucking seashell and let's create a smart contract that it'll get to somebody in Russia, you know, within the next week or so. And let's just see if that shit, we could do it, because there's nothing like doing it. There's nothing like first getting crypto in your crypto wallet. It's a whole different feeling than not having crypto in your crypto wallet. You know? We gotta live it. I'm high as shit right now. I don't know if y'all niggas can tell. I'm high as motherfucking shit. I'm about to go to the drum circle in the next hour or two. There's gonna be naked bitches there. We're gonna be on the beach. And we're gonna drum and call in the whales. It's whale season. As the sun sets, we're gonna be drumming with naked bitches. And weed's gonna be passed all around. People come to the beach on Sundays. It's called the Drum Circle. People come to the beach and bring joints, just joints, and just to pass around, just to make sure everybody gets high every Sunday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Decentralizing, like doing shit you never thought you would do. That's not hurting you, and that's not hurting no one. In fact, a lot of this shit decentralizing doesn't cost you any money. Let me just make sure decentralizing, half the game is has nothing to do with money. Money's like kind of towards the final end of just transactions, exchanging value with people. You know, but a lot of decentralization is just getting out and doing an activity, doing a physical activity outdoors, away from the computer, away from your fucking cell phone, and being around people who aren't on their fucking cell phones, who are outdoors doing an activity with them. You know, that's decentralization. That's one big aspect of it. And when you want to make a transaction with those people who are out there being in nature, having a good time, playing games, then that's when you bring up crypto. But you got to have those real face to face. You got to have those real vibes under the fucking sun with the animals. I mean, go sleep in a fucking treehouse. If you've never slept in a treehouse, go sleep somewhere you've never slept before, and you're gonna feel the power of decentralization. Go sleep in a fucking hammock if you've never slept in a fucking hammock. Go sleep in a fucking cabin up in the woods. Start doing shit you've never done before. That's what it is. It's a whole nother world of shit we've never done before. And if you're not doing more shit, you only see crypto as a small, short-term thing. You only see crypto probably as a fast-passing phase, or just a fucking trend, something that you could get rich off real quick. Man, I'm telling you, start traveling to places you ain't never traveled before. I went to Thailand. I ain't never been outside the US, but I fucking just went to Thailand, man. And that shit was a fucking trip, dude. It put a whole nother perspective on the world that I never thought possible, that I couldn't do if I just stayed where I was at. And so traveling, to me, is religious. As far as like that, if I were to make a decentralized creed, traveling is one of the fucking commandments. Your ass must go to a place once or twice a year that you've never been before. Okay? Another creed to decentralization. I'm gonna make the crypto roots creed to decentralization. Once or twice a year, you must travel to a place you've never been before. You know, for however long, you know. Crypto creed. You must talk to 2 to 3 people a week about cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? For real. Alright, niggas, I'm hella high. I done talked my ass off. That's the crypto live stream. You know what I'm saying? I can go on forever. But holla at your boy. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe. Appreciate it for listening to my black ass talk about crypto. Alright, much love. Peace.